This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything.
On the big show today, East Coast correspondent Alli Breen. She's coming up right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like aloe or skins, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. With Shop Pay, that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts are going abandoned and way more sales happening. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whatever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Skins uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
I think my wife is running around on me with that cook from the taco hell. I've been on the throne about a week and a half. She's got a weird taco smell. Every time she goes over there, I find the jalapeno in her underwear. I think they're trying to poison me with that burrito number 3. I think my wife is running around on me with that boy at the burger moo. He spoils her rotten. Everything I've gotten over there's been rotten too. If he wants to give me mad cow disease, I wish he'd make mine with tomatoes and cheese. If I'm gonna die today, at least murder me all the way. I think my wife is running around on me with that jerk from the chicken champ. She gets a bucket of food, picks it up in the nude like a loose chicken tramp. He's the foul fella that I despise, spreading salmonella through his breast and thighs. They're trying to make me sick, and she's looking for a bigger drumstick. I think my wife is running around on me with that boy at the pizza place. He knocks on the door with his pants around his ankles and a big smile on his face. I think I'm gonna have to call his boss and say, what are y'all putting in this new sauce? I've had pizza 1,000 ways. Here we go, Christy, but never with mayonnaise. I think my wife is running around on me with the whole damn world. Really gotta keep some. All right.
You asked for it, you got it. More Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Josh is in trouble.
Pat Godwin over there in the performance room.
Hello.
What did he do? A song and a half today? What did he do?
Maybe. Tops.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
What of it?
For now. See how he is? There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Asking me stupid questions.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
I asked you a very fair question that everybody else was not only willing to answer, pleased to answer.
And it spurred a conversation among everyone you talked to.
Exactly.
Except him.
For those of you wondering, the question was...
It's a very straightforward
Chips Ahoy or Chewy Chips Ahoy?
And I said classic Chips Ahoy. I like the crisp.
Chewy, less crumbly.
Okay.
I think it's very much a generational thing.
Yeah,
because
probably.
I like the classic. And Tom replied,
I don't eat crap like that.
I don't eat crap like that.
Thus, ruining the survey.
Well, Josh tried to save it with, what did you say?
Well, this was fun.
I like homemade cookies.
Well, of course, but that wasn't part of the...
And speaking of cookies, there's a hot cookie.
Allie, maybe you're
going Chewy. Chewy Chips Ahoy.
You know this is 2023, right, Tom?
Yeah. Allie, you know what my aunt would have called you? My aunt would have said, if she'd seen a picture, because Allie is lovely, my aunt would have gone, well, she's a hot ticket.
Oh, I like that.
Would she?
I like that, too. I'll take it.
Would your aunt?
Yeah.
Would she have said it in that cat-like way?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because she's in New York and she's out there.
Oh, the show is sexy time.
I love when old people have cute phrases. My grandpa would have called you mucho effable.
He had a way with your grandpa.
Yeah, he was a very, very
senile,
way with words.
Dirty old man.
Very poetic.
He sure was, wasn't he?
He's the one who said, I don't care, Hitler made the trains run on time. Isn't he the same one?
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
That was very helpful. Chips Ahoy, original.
Allie, where are you? Chips Ahoy,
She's at
original
home.
Or Chewy?
Chewy. I was saying Chewy.
Chewy.
Yeah.
Right.
Although they're neck and neck. Either one works.
Yeah, you're right.
But Tom, you're crazy for not eating Chips Ahoy. They're amazing.
There's no losing. Yeah.
They really are a good store-bought cookie. They're surprisingly good.
The only store-bought cookies I eat are Oreos occasionally.
Oh, those are
Sure.
Crumble them up into ice cream.
Now, those are a cookie sandwich.
And by the way, whatever genius came up with you open the entire top of the package of the Oreos instead of trying to cut your way into it. That guy's a genius.
Would you say Pulitzer Prize worthy?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Nobel.
You're right. Nobel. Yes.
It's amazing.
If they gave Bob Dylan the Nobel for literature, I think the Nobel for physics to the guy that created the Oreo top.
You're right.
Yeah, where are the other cookie companies? I can't have Chips Ahoy have a top like that.
I don't know if they've gone
That's
to
what
that
I
or
mean.
not.
They must have patented that. That must be an Oreos thing.
It's perfect.
I'm pretty sure that Chewy Chips Ahoy does open on the top now.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I think maybe more of them caught on because you end up eating more when you open it up and see more. I think they figured it out as opposed to having to reach in and grab just a little bit at a time in a row.
No. For sexy time, we should be talking about opening up something else.
Removing tops.
Oh,
Tom, have you
nice
ever done
segue.
this? Have you ever done this? Taking a package of Oreo cookies and some Oreo ice cream, getting your ice cream out, and then putting more Oreo cookies on top of the Oreo.
This is like a good idea, though.
That does.
That's very Oreo.
You ever done that?
No, but
No.
Super fat.
Josh, have you ever done that?
No, too fat.
All right.
No, Allie, are you?
Fair enough.
Do you like to go to the fridge and grab a whole thing of ice cream and just eat it?
Yeah, ice cream. I mean, it's getting out of ice cream season, but in the summer, it's the best. Absolutely.
Eat your feelings.
And Ben and Jerry's, like that size, or Haagen-Dazs, you can eat pretty much a full one and not feel too guilty.
Mm-hmm. You mean the little teeny ones with the little cup, the little...
So like medium ones.
The pint?
The medium side. The little ones are a little small. The big ones are a little big.
I'm being told that a magical cookie that I've never had called EL Fudge.
They're great.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good.
They also have top openers.
Okay.
Is what we're
Now, how do they pack the fudge cookies?
In the rear. Of the warehouse.
You know, the elves make those. You'd be
all the
be
deliveries were made out.
Yeah, the elves do make. Have you ever seen a female Nabisco elf? I didn't think so.
Wasn't it the Onion who said the elves had a tree fire or something?
Well, let's move on. We have Alli Breen. Alli, if you want to reach Alli, you go to ALLIBREEN on your favorite social media platform and ask about your love troubles. We'll try to fix them on Sexy Time with Alli Breen. Hi, Alli. What do you got?
Actually, you know what? I should start with a live question because I was just in Lexington, Kentucky. I met a lot of Bob and Tom fans, which was a lot of fun. So shout out to them for coming. You guys really have the best fans. And one guy wanted me to do a live question. He snuck away from his wife and asked me to ask, why is it that all the fun stuff, like the stops when you get married, is it a female conspiracy or does each individual woman just decide to stop doing that?
Huh.
Yeah.
Are we talking about a certain activity? Certain activity?
I think probably. It sounds like he's talking about...
the oral conversations, if you will.
Yes.
May I ask?
Speaking into the mic, especially.
Are you instigating it first, perhaps, so it's reciprocated? You know what I mean? Like, because I don't think it goes away.
Maybe it's just grossly unpleasant.
Oh.
You do pee out of there.
I had someone who I was involved with legally tell me that one time.
Wow.
What?
And there was ooh in there.
That's sexy.
Yeah, maybe it's that simple. I'm not sure if there's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
But tune into your local AM radio station to find out. Let's move on, Alli. We got some real letters there.
Dear Alli, I've been married for 33 years and I've never been in great shape. But I finally found something that works for me and suddenly I'm in the best shape of my life. My wife rarely wants to have sex, but we're still closest of friends. What are the chances she'll let me open up that sexual part of our relationship, as I want to have sex with other people, but I love keeping her as a companion?
I mean, good luck. We can't speak to the chances. We don't know.
I don't know how she feels, but, maybe...
This is the so-called open marriage. Remember there was a book called that?
Maybe he should try romancing her. Maybe she would be interested in him again.
Right. Just kind of say what you just said to us. Like, hey, I want to do it.
Yeah, but what if you open that box and... that is not something that can be shut again.
That's true.
That is true.
You mean her mouth?
You can't unring that bell, can you?
No.
Oh, sorry.
That'll come up after everything.
If you want to start having sex again, I think I would start with her. I mean...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to know more facts. We need to know more facts.
Are you going to say, go ahead, you're saying... I know what you're thinking.
What's she look like?
Look at him.
Is she fat at all?
Oh, yeah.
No. There could be lots of other issues. She could be skinny and just a giant pain in the ass.
No, he said he likes her. They're best of friends.
Okay, great.
And when you think about it...
I'm friends with all you guys. I'm not having sex with you. Well,
by the way...
One of these days, I'll get you.
Thank you, Alli. We had her bring that up just because we'd all like to ask you. We want to make a big monkey pile with all of it.
It is interesting, though. You can delegate the emotional part. Like, if he was like, I'm having problems, I can't talk to you about it, can I see a therapist? She'd be like, fine, but you can't delegate the sex part. If it's like, we're having sex problems, can I see someone else? All of a sudden, it's not cool.
We had a news story. Remember this about the woman that she was a former sex worker, and she would bring couples together and she would demonstrate she would take the guy aside and.
Oh, wow.
It's an important thing for some couples, yes.
Yeah.
I can see that becoming a disaster.
I'm sure it can.
What, the therapy
I went to
part?
therapy last week. You couldn't make it, so Ginger and I just knocked a few off.
A few.
You're fine with that, right? Okay.
Quite an afternoon. I made another appointment for tomorrow.
Now you're not going to be all sad and start crying.
You know, Ginger said you would act this way.
Yeah, I know you got to go to work tomorrow, but that was the only appointment she had available. So.
Yeah, they've been married 33 years. That's, oof. I don't know how you're going to get around this one, sir.
It's too long anyway. Get a divorce.
Thanks. Let's move on. Do we have another letter, Allie? We got to try to help somebody today.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend and I are having an argument. He says that some sex stuff with strippers at a bachelor party is totally fine. It's expected and therefore not cheating.
Some sex stuff.
Like what sex stuff?
She says anywhere up to handies, he says.
Oh, up to.
He says she's already rubbing her ass and her boobs in your face. That's way more intimate than just doing a hand thing. I say he's crazy. Who's right?
Oh, my God.
Okay, so it sounds like handies are in play here, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
That was her idea. Yeah.
I'm going to say, in my opinion, he's not correct.
I'm surprised
if you start getting to handies,
and
that is cheating.
And there is a difference between rubbing something on you and grabbing your
and trying to
completing party.
Exactly. Yes.
That isn't okay.
I'm with her.
I love that he just tried to tell you, as a matter of fact, like, what? This is how it is. You're being nuts. You're
and
crazy.
also, ladies, this isn't how it is. I've been to a lot of bachelor parties, and a lot of strippers will rub on you and grind on you. They don't often go
that next step.
So you saying he's asking for it?
You reach some sort of other financial arrangement.
I don't know. So
and then you're cheating. Yeah, then you're taking it a step further. Totally.
Yeah.
That's probably made her more upset.
And it's illegal.
Then it's just a business deal.
Yeah.
Tom, your thoughts on this?
I'm not a bachelor party guy. I haven't been to one in age. The last one I went to, were you there?
Yes.
With the egg? Yeah, I walked out.
With the egg?
A lot happened at that bachelor party.
Yeah.
The lady with the egg, and
she was all over the groom's dad. It was. I left after about 50 minutes. I thought, this is just.
And the guy was eating a sandwich when he was on the toilet.
Yeah, it was just awful.
It was something else.
Had to leave. No thanks.
Yeah.
The movie Bachelor Party.
Pretty much nails it.
Yeah.
Except for the donkey. We didn't have a donkey.
Okay.
What was the egg lady doing? What was the egg part of
she
it?
was giving birth to a.
Well, she was serving hard-boiled eggs, if you will. And there were
without using her hands.
There were those who were eating them.
It was,
wow.
Boy, that is something.
And they were. And
it was really something, isn't it?
And, I only eat
I told you.
I only eat the free range.
Yeah.
I don't care where they've been. The free range. I don't want to be.
I got enough problem coming out of chicken's ass.
Yeah. I'm not gonna eat those things. Yeah. Let's have one more story. What have you got over there, Allie?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend is super hot and her boyfriend is even hotter. Oh, sorry. My best friend is super hot and her boyfriend is even hotter.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend has been flirty with me when no one else really flirts with me. And I feel like we're actually making a connection. I started to feel guilty about it, but I can't really help it. So now I'm thinking maybe I'll try to suggest to them a threesome, but I don't want to make it weird. Or would that be hot? What should I do and who should I suggest it to?
Well, first off, it'd be crazy hot. Yes, 3 hot people having sex. That's hot. But it's going to be weird.
They're not going to be your friends anymore.
That's
true. What if they love the idea, chick? Do you take the risk?
It's too big of a chance.
Yeah, chick. Maybe there'll be a throuple. You never know.
I don't know.
I would say go party with them, get drunk, and then ask it or suggest it. That way, if they get weirded out or your best friend gets weirded out, you can be like, I was just drunk. I didn't mean it. But then.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So you can get away with actually suggesting it. But it will still be weird after, no matter what. Or maybe you and your best friend will hook up and stay together forever.
What?
They might find out they actually have feelings. Maybe it's her that she's actually attracted to, you know?
That's true.
Oh.
Modern day romance.
That's right. You never know.
It is the 90s.
Allie, let's squeeze in one more letter. We got to do something we got to find a solution for somebody.
Okay, dear Allie, my wife's friend is a masseuse and she just started her own business. I love massages. My wife hates to give them, so she actually encouraged me to go. I've gone once a week and it's amazing and it's only gotten better. The massage gets more intimate the more often I go. And the last massage I had, she licked me behind the knees.
What?
It's the greatest thing I've ever felt. These massages are starting to be all I think about throughout the week. Am I headed for trouble?
Yes.
We're technically not doing anything wrong, but do I need to stop?
No, you're fine.
That's a bold
Keep
move.
going. Being licked behind the knees is standard masseuse behavior. That's what they learn.
And she's going to ask you to roll over.
Oh my gosh.
And, yikes.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
That is not okay.
You have to stop going to her. Otherwise, you're going to basically, your wife will eventually find out. And she's going to be mad at you. And she's going to ditch your best friend. And you're not going to be able to have massages anymore. This is weird. This is.
Yeah.
Or just ask your
I've
wife,
never heard
hey,
of-
does your best friend lick you behind the knee a lot? Like, is that okay?
Now, is he going to have time to make it to practice for the Browns?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Is that you're implying it's Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
I don't know. He would have.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.